This video is going to show you how to use Google Sites. First, you go to your Google Drive and log into your Drive account. Then, you go to New and More, and then down to Google Sites, and you open up a blank site. First, you want to put your title up here in the Untitled Site box. So you put in, I'm going to put in my title, which is Atlanta. And then you have to put your title down here as well. Okay, good. This is called your banner up here, and right now it's just a neutral color. If you want to change it, you can go down here, and what you do is you hover down in the lower left-hand corner where it says Change Image and click the down arrow, select Image, and then it gives you a lot of images that you can pick from, and just pick an image that you like. Now, the other thing is you can change your font. And to do that, you go over to the right-hand side in the toolbox where it has Insert Pages and Themes. And you go to Themes, and this gives you themes for your website. And I'm going to pick the impression theme, and you can pick the color and the font style. Usually they give you some options. The next thing I want to do is go back up here where it says Insert, and I'm going to go down to the Layouts and insert the number of stories and pictures that I want to put into my website. So I'm going to do the one with the 3 pictures and stories. And now I have to know my subtopics. So I've already got that worked out, and I'm going to put in Booker T. Washington. Is one of my subtopics. Got that. And then my next topic is speech. And then the third one for you. So there I have my 3 subtopics. And now I need pictures to go in these picture boxes. And you click on the plus, and then just you can upload a picture that you have found in Google and you have downloaded it and saved it to your desktop or your downloads, and then you can upload that picture. Or you can just go the easy route and select image. This is usually what I do. And I go to the Google image search and put in a topic, and here it comes right up, Booker T. Washington, and I pick an image, and then I go down in the right-hand corner and click Insert, and then it just inserts that in there. So I'm going to go to the next one and select an image, Google image search, put in Atlanta, compromise, Booker T. Washington, and I'm going to look around, and you'll notice that it does give you other images of other things that don't have anything to do with your topic. Like here's George Bush. There's some modern pictures here. You want to get something that's historically accurate or that reflects your subtopic. So here's Booker giving his speech. So I'm going to insert that in. And then lastly, I'm going to get a picture of W.E.B. Du Bois, and just pick a picture of him and insert it. So now I have 3 images and my 3 subtopics. So that's the first part of getting your website ready. Now we're ready for part 2 of Google Sites, making a website. So we have our home page here made with our banner and our three stories. Now what you want to do is link these images to pages. So what you do is you go over to your toolbox again and you go over to pages this time in the middle, and we go down to the plus sign and we're going to make a page for each of our subtopics. So Booker T. Washington is our first one. Done. Second one, the Atlanta speech. Done. Third one, W.E.B. Du Bois. Done. So now that we have a page for each one of our subtopics, and we also have a home page. Now, one thing that we need to do on each page, you'll notice that it has a banner, but you can't type yet. So you need to insert text pages. So all you have to do is go back up here to the toolbox, go to Insert Text Box. And you have to do that for each of the pages. And they're just up here. So I did it for W.B. Du Bois, the Atlanta Compromise speech, insert text box, and then Booker T. Washington, insert text box. Now I can type my information on there when I get ready to do that. Okay, next step, go back up to the top here and go home. Go back home, because the next step is to link the page to the image. So the first image is Booker T. Washington. The way you do that is you hover over the image and you click it once and then twice. And you'll see that the insert link comes up. Here's the picture of the link, insert link. You click on there and then you have choices. And I'm going to pick the correct link, Booker T. Washington, and I apply it. And now there's a link. Now I go over to the next picture and I click it once and then twice. There's that link. I click it and the Atlanta Compromise speech, apply. And then click twice on the third picture, insert link, W.B. Du Bois, apply. So now my images are linked to the pages, and you just have to click on the picture and the link comes up down here in purple, and then you can click on there and it goes to your page, and then you can start typing the information that you've gotten from your research onto your page. Okay, and you can do that now for each of your subtopics. They are now linked to the pages. Okay, there's just a few more things that we need to do to set this up. If you go down to the bottom and you hover over the bottom, and let's see, this is covering that. Anyway, if you hover down there, it has a footer down here. And you click on there and the footer box comes up. You can just type in works cited. And this is going to be your works cited box for all your citations that you have. So there's that. So now we have our works cited page down there. And the other thing, if you have found a great quote, you can go back over here to insert. And remember, an option that you can do is find a quote about your topic and you can insert it. Just click insert text box and type in quote, and you can put your quote in there. Alrighty. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you about is how to preview and publish your website, your beautiful website. To preview it and to see what it looks like when it's published, you go up to the top to the control bar up here, and you see this little thing where it says preview, and it looks kind of like a hangman game. You click on that preview, and it will show you what your website looks like when it's published. And you can see what it looks like. To get out of that, you just go down to the bottom here and you exit the preview. Click the X right there, and it takes you back to the Google Sites page again. Now, up in this toolbar or up in this control bar up here, there's also a link for publish. And when you're all ready, when you have finished everything and you've typed up your research on all your subtopics and you've done your works cited page, you can go up here and publish it. You just click publish and make sure that it says anyone at Cincinnati Public Schools can view my site, and then you can publish it. And that's how, once it's published, you can get a link. Let's try that again. Who can view my site? Anyone. And now it's done. And then you can get a link, and which you can send to Mr. Stewart. And this is how you make a web page and preview and then publish it in Google Sites.